up, y'all? I'm the MC MNG.
And I'm Master Shitlow.
Coming to you live from the Hive.
With another tale from the deep.
Yeah, yay. Thank y'all for rocking out with us. Like, share, subscribe, type friends, you know, all that dandy stuff.
Yeah, much love everybody out there who's just been tuning in, just staying with us, rocking with us these past freaking over a year now.
Yeah, it's been some time. Ain't gonna stop.
Never. You don't ever stop.
Yeah.
You heard my song, right? I don't ever stop. If you haven't, go check that shit out. It's a good motivational song.
Yep, that's the anthem.
It's the anthem. I never stop. Actually, you know, I want to talk on that a little bit. My cousin.
What's that?
So the idea of that song actually comes back from, you know, when I was growing up. My cousin used to be in the car or whatever, and we'd be pulling up to a light. He'd look at me. He'd be like, "I'll never stop. I'll never stop."
It's like itching,
bro. Like he get to a point. Literally, he's barely moving, bro. And it just, we'd be sitting there, and we'd be smoking, right? We'd be smoking, fucking laughing, just dying, bro. I would never stop. He had his big ass smile on his face. I would never stop. You know, and it just, I remember, I think I was like, I don't know, it was a time when I was really going just like in a rough spot. I was really thinking about stopping music. And I was like, nah, I can't stop. And, you know, that idea came to my mind. I was like, I don't ever stop, you know, and it was a huge motivator to me, you know, and it really helped me push past my own doubts and stuff like that. That was a song that really broke my own limitations for me. You know what I'm saying? I broke out of my own mindset so I could freaking really put myself to this shit. You know what I'm saying?
That's tight, bro. That's a good backstory. It kind of really reminds me of like some history I've had too. Like with you know the song Spinners by 3 6 Mafia? Riding spinners, I'm riding spinners. Yeah. Don't stop.
Yeah.
Like my dad would be like kind of the same thing, you know. He would just be driving and stuff, and you know, we'd bum that song, and like on the song it goes like skirt, like stop, you know, and like yeah, he'd always like hit the brakes, shit. But yeah, man, that's tight. I don't ever stop.
And those moments, you know what I'm saying? You know, it's interesting too, cause like I've been making music, right? So like my best stuff comes from stuff like is birthed out of my real life experiences.
Yeah. You
know what I'm saying? It, like, even my crazy outlandish shit, you know what I'm saying? Cause this is my imagination, you know, that's part of my experience too. So like, I've had a lot of psychedelic experiences, you know, and I let my mind go, you feel me? And those are actually part of what or what influenced a lot of my like outlandish, you know, thoughts and stuff like that.
For sure. Yeah, psychedelics or something else. Yeah.
Like I'm making this new song. I haven't got a name for it yet, but it's almost done. I'll just spit a little bit.
Yeah, give us a taste.
I was like, with those force I'm flowing forth, breaking up into the corridor, you better sharpen up your swords. I'm a born warrior, of course, skilled in the art form of war. I forge my way like a blade till I won't break it anymore. I conjure up some bars, then I roar, shake you to the core when I perform the samurai of song. My weapon is the intellect, that's so sharp I can cut the dimensions with that shit.
Shit. That's hard, bro.
So yeah, that's my new shit right now I'm working on.
Stay tuned, shit.
Yeah, it's gonna be coming on my album I'm working on, you know, dropping this next year.
That's awesome, bro. Yeah, I like that. Yeah, bro, no, you come a long way. Oh shit, I see you got your toker poker there.
Yeah, I gotta do it.
That's tight.
I ordered this shit.
It's like pearl?
It's called a Moonstone edition, you know what I'm saying?
That's sick. I like it has that shine to it.
Yeah, it actually is like kind of alternating as I keep it, you know what I'm saying? Because the shine wasn't as iridescent before. It was more like a two-tone in a way. It was like really changing. Like it still changes and stuff, but now the color is more apparent. You know what I'm saying? It was more like pearly, more white earlier. You know, before.
That's tight. Interesting. something I kind of want to talk about is like video games, you know? Like I love video games, you know, I play a lot of video games and have, you know, for most of my life. And, you know, I like, you know, honestly, I feel like it's a good way to, you know, vicariously live out things you never could really do otherwise, you know? And I think it's a good outlet for that, personally.
Definitely.
You know, contrary to what a lot of people try to say, you know, like demonizing games and saying they contribute to people's violence.
Bro, games actually have taught me a lot about life. I'm not even gonna lie. You know, when I was a kid growing up, like that was like really my guide, was my video games. You know, that's all I had. You know, I had to it's cool about video games because you got to figure out the game. It's like life. You know, there's no freaking handbook to this shit. There's video games be having handbooks, but
yeah,
you know, but like when you're a kid, at least growing up, they didn't really you didn't really have the privilege to have the handbook that you could just buy, you know, all the time.
Yeah.
So you had to figure out the storyline, you know, figure out how to get through this level, all this and that. And in a way, it kind of prepares you for life, you know, if you utilize that. You know what I'm saying? If you utilize those same type of skills that you develop while playing games in real life, it can really help you. You know what I'm saying? Like people will tell you how they feel like they could shoot. You know what I'm saying? Because they be Call of Duty in it. You know what I'm saying? But they actually go shoot and they'll use that in real life. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because it's the principles. It's all about the principles. It's the same thing. You know, it's just principles of life, you know, that are in these video games, you know, displayed.
Definitely, yeah. You know, like it's all based on, you know, our reality in a way, you know, what humans understand. And, yeah, man, I do agree with you very much. You know, there's a lot you can learn from it, you know, more than just, you know, yeah, even like, you know, shooting and stuff. Like, cause I personally, you know, I feel it really helped in my reaction time, like 100%.
Exactly.
Like,
that's another thing.
It's crazy.
You really become, you know, just agile. You know what I'm saying? If you're really on it, you know, like, at least for me, like, cause I was really into fighting games. So like, that's how I would hone my fighting skills, is by playing these fighters. You know what I'm saying? And that's how I fight. How I fight on a video game is exactly how I fight in real life. Like, real talk. You know, I may not have the same exact form as this dude or anything, you know what I'm saying, or know the same exact moves, but my application, my mindset, and how I approach the fight in the video game is exactly how I approach the fight in real life.
Yeah, man. You can learn so much. And yeah, I've learned so much from games too. You know, yeah, and like I do watch that stuff too, you know, like I watch their forums, I try to learn from everything, you know, everything I watch, everything I see, you know, what can I take from it? Like, how can I utilize what's going on here? You know, it's more than just me being a mindless viewer, you know. Yeah. I'm trying to, you know, with everything I do, I'm trying to take something from it because everything has something to offer, you know.
Exactly.
Especially video games, man. They're treasure troves.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I've learned so much.
Like you're saying we were talking about how they're so immersive, you know. And
oh, yeah.
I would say, I'm scared of virtual reality in a way, you know, because how immersive something like that could be, because it pretty much takes over your whole line of vision.
Yeah.
Now you're really in a whole other world. You know what I'm saying? It's like, but you have no control over this world exactly. Like, what if it goes haywire or something? You know what I'm saying?
It's hacked or something.
Yeah, you get hacked, bro, and this motherfucker is fucking with you. You're stuck in this virtual reality. You start to forget you're in it. You know what I'm saying? Because you're so in it. You're in it for like 12 hours or some shit. Like, bro.
Yeah. Well, because what we were talking about was like, you know, like, well, I'll start with, you know, when Skyrim first came out, the Elder Scrolls V Skyrim. I was like hooked. I was addicted. I'm sure you remember, you know, let's hang out. No, I gotta go home. Like, it was bad, man. I was hooked. And, you know, it's because, you know, they are some, in ways, great escapes from reality. You know, they truly transport you. And if you can get that immersed, you know, especially like on a, you know, 360 with the monitor, you know, screen, if you can get that immersed with just that, yeah, imagine what, you know, a virtual reality, you know, where you're in a climate controlled room on a treadmill, you know, like what can that really do to you? You know, like people, I'm sure, yeah, can fall into that as easy as they can with just, you know, console games. It'd be crazy.
Yeah. That's so immersive, so engaging. You know, that has your whole body in it. You know, like, you be so engaged just on the controller, you're jumping up and down and shit, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You're like, fuck. You're all shaking, you're all anxious and shit, you know, you're like, damn, this motherfucker's getting me. You know, boom, the last freaking, you're at your last health, you're fighting the boss, you're like, oh my gosh, I don't want to have to go through this all over again.
Yeah, man. And I mean, so yeah, I definitely could see, you know, it being definitely a problem for some people. And I never read, Ready Player One. I'd like to, you know, to kind of get more perspective, but.
So is that a book?
Yeah, it's a book. It's been made into a movie, but yeah, it was a book first.
See, I thought I heard something about it, as a movie too.
Well, cause.
I think I've seen it. Is it older? How old is it?
It's actually pretty recent. Maybe like 5 years.
Maybe I haven't seen it yet.
Okay. You know, Facebook CEO, Mark Zuckerberg, you know, his whole thing, you know, the metaverse and everything, he wants to sort of create that. You know, that's what he wants to go towards, where the virtual reality, where, you know, it's Facebook virtually.
And they're going to incorporate cryptos. Did you hear that?
Yeah, all that shit. Yeah. Everything.
Yeah, it's going to be like a whole nother life.
Yeah, man.
Online.
That's what I'm saying.
It's crazy.
It already is, though. You know what I mean? Like, it really is like that. Like, your online life is, you know, it's almost an avatar, really. You know, kind of like a video game. You know, and people don't realize that, but it is. You know, and like, yeah, it's interesting, man. And that's kind of what he wants to do, you know. And so it is interesting to think about that, you know, as a future, you know, and people doing stuff like that, and, you know, it being just on the market. Because, I mean, you know, we already have the Oculus and stuff now. And we were talking about, you know, you said you never tried it, but I did. I've tried, like, it was the Rick and Morty one, like Rover Saves the Universe. I did a little bit of that, and it was interesting, you know. But I've also done, like, stuff at, like, Dave & Buster's. They have, like, a Star Wars one. And, yeah, man, it's cool, you know. It's really fucking cool.
Arcades are really immersive, for sure. You know, I didn't know they had VR over there, though.
Yeah, they got a Star Wars one. I think they might have another one, too, but...
Damn.
It's blowing my mind. It was fun, dude. Because, you know, you get to swing around the lightsabers and shit and try to, like, deflect stuff and use the force. It's wild.
It makes you want to go.
Yeah, I recommend
Dave & Buster's?
Yeah, Dave & Buster's.
All right, man. I'm about to make a trip.
Do it, bro. It's fun.
I haven't been since I was a kid, so, you know. I'm about to go and get on the VR lightsaber.
Well, actually, they actually have, like, a whole thing, too, like a ride, where it's like you sit on it and it vibrates and you wear the thing and, yeah. So, yeah. I don't know if they still, because last time I went it wasn't on, but, like, a couple times before I went and did it with, like, Men in Black. It was interesting because you're like in the car. Yeah, it's wild, man.
Wild stuff. Who are you with? Who are you driving with? You with Will Smith or what?
I forget who it was. I think it's a new one with Chris Hemsworth and them. I haven't seen that one.
There's a new one?
Yeah, man. Well, now it's not that new, but like a couple of years now, or maybe a year ago. Yeah, man.
Will Smith's not in it?
Will Smith's not in it.
Oh, that's disappointing. How are they going to do that to him?
I forget, it was different. I forget, it was like in the past or the future, I forget. But yeah, there was no Will Smith. It was like Chris Hemsworth and, I forget, the chick who plays, Valkyrie on Thor Love and Thunder, or Thor Ragnarok. Yeah, it was interesting. I mean, I've never seen it, but it's interesting, you know, concept. I don't know. I'd have to check it out sometime, but yeah.
Interesting.
VR, man.
Have you seen
wild.
Redman and Method Man are trying to push another How High?
I saw a post, but that'd be cool. You know, I'd like to see them do it again. You know, I never personally saw the other one, How High 2, with the audio company, but I'd have to check it out.
You know, it wasn't great, but it wasn't terrible. It was just stupid funny. Mm-hmm. There's a whole bunch of stupid shit, you know. Made it funny.
I see.
But I was thinking, I was like, honestly, it might be interesting if they did another How High, you know, and they incorporated all of them. They put DC Young Fly, Lil Yachty with Redman and Method Man, you know, to like bring the new school with the old school.
That'd be interesting.
I was like, that might actually be something interesting. That might be something I want to watch too.
So were they actually at Harvard though too? Yeah?
No.
No? Oh.
No, it was a totally different storyline, bro. Yeah.
That would be interesting then if they did incorporate it, you know, time together. You know, it's like one story, just two different, you know, tales maybe in the same universe.
Exactly. They meet or something somewhere, and you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that'd be cool. Actually, I'd like that. I'd like to check that out. You know, but we'll see. It's the movie industry is interesting, man. Like, what the movies actually get made and the movies that people want. You know, because you know, in reality, I think sometimes they know what people want, but sometimes it's like, you know, like, what the hell is this? You know, there's some movies that are just like,
yeah, I know.
Who's this
like
for?
When they try to remake stuff, I didn't really enjoy the new Chucky.
Is it a show?
Child's Play,
or is it a movie? Because I know they're doing a show now, I think. But are you talking about the movie?
The movie,
yeah. Okay.
That new Child's Play with the dolls. The dolls are like robots.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's just.
Yeah, I never seen the new one.
It was kind of weird. Like it was. I ain't gonna lie, it was pretty good, but I was like, why did you even remake it? This is just. Like, it's modernized, but it's just not it, bro.
Yeah, it's interesting that a lot of stuff just gets remodernized, refaced, newer casts, new stars.
Yeah.
Which I don't know. Some of it's actually good, some stuff, if it's done right, but yeah, I don't know. Some of it's just Philly. That's like, who's this for?
It's hard to pull off. That's why I'm really weary about the new Matrix, bro. I don't know, man.
Yeah, it seems kind of interesting. I don't know.
The new Matrix, I'm like, there's a new one? I thought Neo destroyed the Matrix. Like, come on, bro. How are you going to make another one? How? Like, Neo destroyed the Matrix, bro.
Yeah.
At the end of the third one, you know what I'm saying? He destroys this shit. And that was supposed to be the end of it.
Yeah, it is interesting, that's, it's kind of ones I question too. It's like, why, Is it, is it just for money, or is this actually going to be a really good story, But, yeah, I don't know. Some like stuff like that, too, makes me wonder.
That's what I'm saying. They better make it good, because that's one of my favorite movies, So I'm like, man, I hope they don't mess it up.
The Matrix.
The Matrix.
Ones and zeros, my friend. Ones and zeros.
It's crazy. That's these computers, that's technology. That's the metaverse. The Matrix.
Please like, share, and subscribe.
You heard it here first.
But yeah, the reason I brought up games though is because man, they're just so immersive, and it's interesting where it's going. Because I've been playing like this Witcher, man, The Witcher 3. Oh, I love the shit out of it. I really have a thing for medieval. I don't know, it's really good.
Yeah, I like medieval or like mythical.
Hell yeah. Witches and wizards.
Yeah. So I like Skyrim. Skyrim was tight.
Hell yeah.
One of my favorite games as a kid was Zelda.
Zelda,
yeah. Bro. I live off that shit still to this day. I don't play it. I don't have a Nintendo 64 or nothing, but
yeah, Zelda.
Just the memory of it, is in my head. It's ingrained.
You remember which one it was?
The Ocarina of Time.
Oh shit.
The best one. Honestly, bro, there's none that like, I don't know, it's just so nostalgic for me as a kid, It just really brings me back to my childhood, just thinking about the scenes and stuff, the songs, and what I used to, when I used to play it. It's a great game.
That's tight, bro. Yeah, man, video games are awesome. I recommend them. They taught me a lot and helped me grow very much. And, like, I don't know. That's the interesting thing, too, about, like, the whole rating things, And, like, obviously, when we were younger, we played games that were recommended for 18 and older. And, I mean, it's stuff like that, and not being lied to and telling your kids the truth that I feel like really, helps people understand, Showing them the reality rather than just lying to them and having them figure out, because I feel like that tarnishes your credibility too, Because what does that mean? This kid finds out, has they been lying to me? Like, why should I listen to them then?
Exactly. That's a huge thing. And I really don't know about telling my kid there's a Santa Claus.
Yeah, I don't think I will either. I mean, I don't know. Maybe till like they're 4, but like
I don't even know if I'll do that, bro.
But it's just like,
because that's what I've always heard. That's where it starts. That's the first. That's the
Santa Claus. First
disconnect.
Sin.
That's the first disconnect that you create as a parent with your child. When you tell them about Santa Claus, and you have them living their whole life a lie for years, and then they finally figure it out, and they start looking at you differently. You know?
It's interesting. Yeah, it's real, man.
And then next thing you know, you're lying to them about a whole bunch of shit, and they really pay attention because they're your kids. They're learning everything. They take so much in. They take everything in, you know? They're not going to miss nothing you do. And they see that you're lying. That's going to make them not trust you, you know, as a parent.
Yeah. Yeah, it's interesting. Yeah, it's a good point. Yeah, I agree, though. You know, it's
I can't
like
say I'm not a parent, really, but I was a kid.
Yeah, you've been parented.
Yeah, I've been parented. So yeah, I've seen disconnect there. You know what I'm saying? Being lied to and shit. Growing up,
no doubt. And yeah, I mean, obviously, it's probably not the best idea to have like a 5-year-old playing, you know, super horrible games. But you know, and within reasonable, you know, understanding, it's good to have that kind of knowledge, you know, and experience those sort of things. But it's not to say I didn't, you know, but
I know I was playing Grand Theft Auto.
Yeah, bro. As soon as I could, shit, I was on that bitch.
If my homeboy's parents were cool, I'd be playing that shit. Like Ronald.
Hell yeah.
His dad, and everybody, they let him play Grand Theft Auto. And I'd go over there, play it or whatever. Or like my dad would let me play it too. My mom would never let me play games like that.
No,
she hated me listening to music that cussed or playing games that had cuss words and violence and stuff like that in them. Like she let me play like Mortal Kombat or, you know, like certain fighting games, but no Grand Theft Auto. Saints Row, she wasn't playing that either.
no doubt.
She's like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah, it was interesting. I don't know. Because, yeah, like, my parents definitely didn't mind it, you know, because they were kids themselves, you know, they were young. But my grandparents, like, you know, it wasn't even that for them either. Like, I was always around my grandma, you know, that's why I learned a lot, you know, because I was always around her and her friends, and, you know, they were hanging out, and, you know, yeah, she wouldn't really lie to me, but it only feels like, you know, there's like titties on the TV, you know, she's like, cover your eyes, you know, but that was, you know, here and there too. So it's like,
I used to have to do that too.
Yeah.
Cover my eyes.
Let us know if you guys had to do that in the comments below.
Cover your eyes. Get under the blankets.
Oh man. Yeah. Because, I don't know. See, and I think that's, you know, doing stuff like that makes it taboo, you know, but it's just, you know, it's the human body, you know. Yeah, maybe a sex scene, obviously, you know, that's something else. But if, you know, someone's naked, you know, it's different.
Yeah.
But, yeah. To each their own, though, you know. Because, I mean, the world isn't sunshine and rainbows, you know. That's just the reality. And to paint it that way, you know, and make people believe there's a lot more fantasy in it than it is going to really hurt some realities later. But, you know, there are different roads, you know. I've learned things certain ways, you know, not obviously from people telling me everything, you know. I've come to realize things and be like, wow. Which I'm sure you have as well.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, man. It's an interesting path we walk, or people walk, humans walk.
And we've created.
Yeah.
I think. Why do you think we created video games? Besides just to play.
You know, like I said, you know, maybe just another way to, you know, have people escape reality, or, you know, maybe make people escape reality, you know, because, you know, we all know MK Ultra's a thing. It's cat's out the bag, MK Ultra. You know, and they learn some things, you know, and who's to say that isn't a product of it, you know, other than entertainment, which, you know, I get a lot of entertainment out of it, but, you know, tinfoil hat on. It's for real, you know, these things are real, you know. The wealthy would like to stay wealthy, you know, so there's certain things, certain decisions made at places, you know, who knows?
Yeah, man.
Reality's often disappointing.
Fucking
But hey, there's always more mystery to be found.
yeah. Always.
Always.
Life's just a fucking...
That's why I like surprises, man, because, I like to think, everybody likes to think they know it all. They understand the world, but there's always a mystery out there, waiting to crack open and just shift your whole understanding. And so it's interesting.
Yeah, every day, the more I learn, the more I realize I don't know shit. I'm like,
Yeah.
fuck, bro.
Nothing.
I'm like, who am I to say anything? I'm like...
But, hey man, there's people who know nothing compared to, okay, I don't want to say that. There's people who, don't even have an experience like we do, saying things, so it's good that we do, at least we have something to say, about our experience, rather than just making stuff up or, acting a fool.
True.
I don't know. That's just my opinion on it.
Man, life's a trip.
Hella. It's pretty vast.
You're telling me.
If I could fly, you know what I mean? Like, into space. Like Superman. That'd be the shit. You know what I mean?
What would you do?
If I just had the power to fly like Superman and, survive in space, that'd be... I don't know. I would just see how far I could go. You know what I mean? Like, just shoot and just fly. And, but it'd be kind of crazy because then you'd get lost. I don't know, unless you had any other way to navigate. But, could you imagine? Like, just shooting all the way as far as you can go and then realizing, it doesn't end. Like, you just keep going for as long as you feel like you could, and then it just keeps going and going and going. And then you finally stop. And then you don't know where you're at. That'd be frightening.
That'd be frightening.
I don't know. Who knows, man?
Yeah, it's interesting. It's an interesting thought. I never really thought of it like that. Because I was like, man, if I just fly off the earth, I'd go to the end of the universe. And then you said that, I was like, dang, that's some real shit, man. What if you did get lost? Like, would you remember? Like, I think that's the galaxy I came from. Or do they all look the same?
Right? And especially, with space and time, you've gone so far, what, about time it takes you to come back. What if the Earth's already been, destroyed, or it's been 100 years since then, or, times have changed. It's not even what you remember it. Yeah. It's wicked stuff, man. This kind of stuff, Stanley and, Kirby and all them were thinking about Ditko, just, brainstorming shit.
What did they say?
Well, I mean, they're the guys who created Marvel and stuff,
Yeah.
The stuff they're all just, spitballing back in the day. It's crazy, Or the creators of, Superman, or, it's wild stuff. I don't know. The mind. It's beautiful.
Man, Stanley's he's a genius, bro.
Yeah, them dudes are magical. Create some wild stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Enduring heroes.
Great examples too. And this little brat
Yeah, man,
was not created by Stan Lee, but
I feel it though, man. Honestly, I don't know if I've said it before, which I probably did, but I honestly Batman. It's not really Batman himself. It's the idea. Being prepared for anything, whenever. Just thinking ahead, having that forethought of, just thinking about the contingencies. What could happen? If that happened, what do I do? And Batman has really inspired me in so many ways. Just the idea, of course, and yeah, man. But I mean, obviously the comics are dope as shit too, but, you know, it's, yeah, the idea has really, like, driven my life in a way, you know, that helps me, you know, want to do better and, you know, just prepare, like, mentally, you know, as well as, you know, physically for whatever, you know. And it reminds me of, like, it's King Iso song, you know, it's like, it's called Training for Battle. You know, we don't call it going to the gym, call it training for battle, you know, and it's, you know, it's always good. You gotta, what is it? If you stay ready, you don't have to get ready. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
And that's awesome that, you know, a comic book character has helped me realize that, you know?
That's so interesting because, like, I look at a lot of things like that, you know? So, like, Pokemon. My manager asked me about if I like Pokemon. I said, actually, I do like Pokemon. You know, I don't really watch it like I did when I was a kid, but the idea that Ash Ketchum, you know, he sets off on this journey, right, and becomes his own, and he's I'm gonna be the greatest Pokemon master, and it's just, and through his journey he faced so many hardships, you know what I'm saying, but he never gave up, you know, and it's just that concept of him never giving up always stuck with me, and he was able to become the greatest, you know, eventually. You know, and that just always sticks with me, you know, and like you hear it all the time, you know, you just gotta stay with it, you know, you never give up, and you'll get to where you know you're trying to go. So that's what I got from that show, you know, and I like whenever I watch shows, even most of the time, I'm usually like I usually get something from it, you know, it's usually teaching me something.
Yeah. And they usually are teaching something, you know. They want to get a message across, you know. Always, you know. You just gotta pay attention.
Books too, man.
Yeah, everything.
Everything.
You know, good story or, you know, good thing should have, a good message. You know, something for you to take from it. You know, be it good or bad, but, you know, everything really does have a message.
Yeah, it's just interesting, like how you were saying that your comic book character, have you realized that? The freaking animated character helped me realize that.
Yeah, man, it's interesting stuff. You know, and it made me think about that too just now. Like, you know, heroes. You know, like you know, a hero is someone who, like, you know, it's different to everybody. You know, not everyone has the same hero. You know, and everyone can choose who they want to be their hero, you know, and they have different heroes. And so it's like, it's just interesting. You know, because I mean, obviously Batman is like my only hero. You know, there's like a lot of other great people out there did a lot of great things, but you know, it's interesting. You know, that we as humans, you know, choose who our heroes are, and based off our heroes, you know, they inspire us to be whatever we want to be.
I know.
Yeah.
Who else inspires you, Isaac?
Who else inspires Isaac? You know. Interesting. I never really given it much thought recently. Definitely my grandmother. You know, always, you know, just keep going. Definitely my grandfather. You know, just knowing what he's been through and, you know, how he's, you know, it's kept going. You know, and been able to make a life out of, you know, all the obstacles in his way. But like, I definitely look up to like dudes who are like activists and stuff in the day, like Rodolfo Court Gonzalez, and also like Cesar Chavez. You know, dudes who are just like, you know, really about it. But people who are just selfless. You know, like Gandhi. You know, and all these other people who were martyrs. You know, like, because, you know, I may not believe what they believe, you know, but they died for what they what they believed in, you know, and they were willing to die for what they believed in, and that's powerful, you know. And if it's for positive change, you know, I respect that, because like, you know, Cesar Chavez was like fasting, you know, to get, you know, protesting, you know, to get better wages for people and stuff, and like, you know, which is what people are willing to go through and put themselves through, you know, martyrdom, you know, in a way, you know, dying for their beliefs. You know, I always respected that. And, I don't know. I look at people like that.
Yeah, for sure, man. They're definitely inspirational, you know.
Yeah, because, if they could do that, the best I can do is, it's the fourth agreement, be the best I can be, do the best I can.
And it's interesting, because, like, nowadays, there's been so many great, influences in history. So it's like, we're still working on a lot, growing. Or trying, at least. We're trying to figure out how to grow more. Like, because we've come so far, so it's like, where do we go from here? Almost. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, how do you continue that, that influence, on just as great a scale as people who have shifted the whole world, you know what I'm saying, with just their beliefs, you know what I'm saying, like how like Gandhi and Jesus Christ, or a lot of like religious figures, maybe that's not who I'm referencing right now, because they've molded a lot of the world too, you know what I'm saying? And then also revolutionaries, you know what I'm saying? There's been a lot of different things that have, a lot of different people that have, molded the world the way they are, influenced it greatly. And it's like, what else is there, that we're supposed to pull out?
Yeah, what's next? I don't know. People, what else? Like, I don't know. I don't know what I think. But, like a one world government, people are all scared and all uppity about it and think it's, Illuminati and all that. But like, if the world could unite, and be peaceful and understanding and, trade, be like more united, maybe not like a one world government, but, more unity, in the decision making and, choosing how the world proceeds, together, in unison rather than, such discord and stuff like that, which obviously this is a fucking pipe dream. But, that'd be nice, like where people can honestly, get along and get it done, for the betterment of the planet. Cause I don't know, it's very preachy of me, but it'd be beautiful. I don't know. See, that's how I think about it when, people say like, obviously, all the conspiracies and everything and, what people are obviously trying to do, but I don't know. I'm not like, I don't know. I'm more optimistic. I hope for the better. I know what's out there, the badness and what's a brewing, but, I would hope for that. But obviously, in that case, they could obviously flip it. It could be some other shit, which, no surprise. We've done that shit before.
I'd say that's definitely the next step.
But I don't know, people, because I don't know, a lot of people are, scared of that, scared of unity. I don't know. I don't know. I love America, but I wouldn't call myself a nationalist. You know what I mean? I'm not like, I don't know. I love America, but I'm not like, I don't know. We need more unity. I'm not going to just stomp on someone else's flag or, be disrespectful to a different country because they're not mine. It's, I don't know.
Which doesn't make sense.
Yeah, it's good to have friendly rivalries, like in sports and shit, but like shit, man, it has to stop somewhere, you know what I mean?
No, yeah.
Like shit. Such animosity and hate for just colors and stripes on a flag, it's stupid.
Yeah, we should just switch out war for sports.
I know.
Sporting events against each other. All right. We win this war, we get all your gases. we win this game, we get all your gas.
Let's go. The first one to 21. Oh shit. That'd be funny. It'd be funny if it was like the actual leaders too, like.
Oh, that'd be so funny. That'd be great.
Oh, shit.
We're all balling up, playing lacrosse, playing soccer, playing football. You know what I'm saying?
That'd be wild. Yeah, the whole, like, triathlon type shit. Just to get it done, whoever the winners were. And that'd be, yeah, bro. Let's do that.
Sports, the answer.
Yeah.
We're gonna save our world.
It's like, I think they already got that, the Olympics.
The Olympics.
Oh. Maybe we'll get it done, though. Got it fighting, though.
Find the way.
Yeah, man. Peace and love. Shit. I don't know. Someday.
Someday. Maybe not while we're alive, but...
Yeah, fingers crossed.
Maybe, actually. Who knows?
Oh, man. I'm having a good time, though. You having a good time?
Always.
This weather is interesting. We definitely need some snow, man. The mountains are drying up, bro.
Yeah, I know we do. We need some snow.
We need some water, bro. H2O.
Yeah.
Bad. Bless you. Yeah, bro. But it's wild. I mean, yeah, it's gotten cold, but definitely no precipitation as of yet.
Clear blue skies.
Indeed. It's looking cloudy over in the mountain region, but not over here. Clear blue skies.
Disappointing. Disappointing.
They need it more than us, though. Hopefully they get it.
What a winter.
It's about to be, what, December, 7th? Yeah, today's December 7th.
The 21st, right, is the solstice.
Is it? I forget, but nice. The solstice.
The winter solstice. I mean, it sounds like something you want to dance to. You're like, solstice. Should be like a festival or something. You know, like, what are we doing?
Solstice festival.
They always had festivals in Zelda. I was like, what is this? Why isn't there no festivals around here in real life?
Funny.
In this game, there's festivals.
Yeah, they're all hidden, bro. Have you ever been to a Renaissance festival or anything?
I have not.
No? Yeah, me neither. I'd like to go. That'd be cool. We should see if they're doing that next summer.
Parade.
Renaissance parade?
Not Renaissance parade,
Oh,
but
it's
just
parades?
like a parade, you know?
Yeah,
So that's the closest thing I've been to anything like that.
Oh, yeah, parade. Which one? Parade of Lights?
I've been to the Parade of Lights, and I've been to a parade out in some small town.
Was it popping?
It was cool. I mean, they had floats and stuff.
That's cool.
With people on them.
There was people on the floats, though?
Yeah,
Tell me more.
there was people on the floats. I thought that's what they usually have. People on the floats. At parades.
That's cool. Yeah, I've been to the Parade of Lights. I don't know. Yeah, I haven't been to many parades, really. Maybe a few when I was younger and stuff, you know?
Yeah.
But, I don't know. And I've never been to any festivals either. Definitely check those out. Like a Renaissance festival or the Greek festival. They have a bunch of different ones. At least they did. I don't know. Still
You've
do.
been to a carnival?
Kinda. You know, those random pop-up ones.
Yeah,
you know?
I've been to one when I was young, really young, maybe 7 or 8. But that's about it.
I remember there was one over here, off Alameda, and kind of by where the Dab is, you know, kind of where that Lowe's is at. Yeah, there used to be the one time that one popped up there, and it just had kind of a Ferris wheel and a few little rides and stuff. It was interesting. But yeah.
No circus either.
No circus. I didn't see no clowns. Actually, You know what? I have.
Hold on.
I was thinking about it because one time it was like a Mexican circus, but it was a little carnival thing. It was over by the Western Stock Show area, and it was a whole little carnival thing, And like, it was like a Mexican circus though. It was interesting because, I mean, it was just interesting. You know, it was different. But it was like, you know, they had clowns and stuff and, you know, popcorn and all the good stuff and games. And, yeah, it was pretty awesome. And then, I remember one time I went to like this, with Colorado Uplift, shout out. It was, you know, like Cirque du Soleil?
Cirque du Soleil. Sounds familiar.
It's like this really big circus that travels around, but it wasn't like, it was through them. It was like a horse thing though. Like it was like a horse show. Like horses, like they were doing like lip tricks with horses and like they were doing some interesting stuff. Like these horses were like doing small stuff, like jumping through hoops and, you know, just doing like spins, and it was pretty wild. But yeah, that was pretty wild too.
Yeah, I've never seen horses doing stuff like that. That's crazy.
You ever been to a circus?
Never.
Never?
Never. No circus for me, bro.
And then Barnum and Bailey's gone now.
Barnum what?
Barnum and Bailey.
What is that?
It was like the last big one that went around.
Really?
Well, yeah, the one that was like, yeah, hitting the Pep Center and everything. Yeah, they went under a while ago. I remember I went to like one of their last shows. It was interesting. It was like space oriented. And that was interesting.
Huh.
Yeah, R.I.P.
Damn. Huh.
Yeah, circuses, man.
So they died,
Yeah, closed up shop. We'll have to check out like Cirque du Soleil or something though sometime. You know, go up to see something like that. I'm sure there's some other clowns around.
Have you been to Meow Wolf yet?
Not yet. No, you?
No.
Yeah, I'm not. I don't know. I'm not kind of in a rush. I'd like to check it out.
Not in a rush either.
Yeah, I don't think it's going anywhere. It falls through the portal or something.
It kind of seemed like it came out of nowhere. Because I was like, when were they building this thing?
Yeah, it popped up pretty fast.
I don't remember them building that at all. I just remember that always being there almost. Like, what the heck?
Yeah,
and then all of a sudden they're like, oh, that's Meow Wolf. I was like, what? And then they popped up with a sign on it. And then
it's a really interesting spot too. You know, it's in the middle, like right in the highway underneath and shit.
Yeah, I wonder how it sounds in there. I wonder if you hear the cars.
I wonder. Hopefully they fix that.
I thought that was actually not a good spot because someone just fly off of there and just
right into the building,
straight up, straight up.
I think it's all part of the exhibit shit.
They're like, "Whoa, this is crazy!" They're all tripping. So it's a group of kids or some shit. You're like, "Whoa!" And then they get hit. They're like, "What is that? It's coming right for us." It has to be a hologram or something, yo.
Yeah, it'd be wild.
Get smashed. The homies are all like, "That was not a fucking hologram."
Yeah, man, that'd be wild.
That'd be a trip, bro. Honestly.
Hopefully they got enough concrete there, but yeah, I can imagine. Definitely not the best spot.
I didn't think so. I was like, nah, bro. On the other side, you should have went on the other side.
Right, yeah, no one's going that way.
You guys have a lot of faith.
Yeah. Well.
All right, that's what's up. Must put a protection on it.
Yeah, they got it's enchanted.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, it came through the portal. It'd just go back right by when that person is flying off. They're like, where'd it go?
Just hit the floor. They'll come back.
And they're all underneath the road. They're like, what happened? And look behind them, the building's there. What the fuck? It'd be like a mirage.
Man, I've been seeing some crazy ass shit lately with cars, man. Speaking of which, like on the way here, there was a car on its fucking side. Like over by like, almost like Federal and Low, or no, Colfax and Low. Yeah, it was wild. And then I told you about the other day, yeah? There was the other one flipped by my house.
I don't think so.
Yeah, bro, on 8th, there was one that fucking flipped because somebody, like, it was trying to cross, and it clipped around the back and they flipped over. Yeah, man, it was wild. And, yeah, cars, scary, bro. It makes me drive a lot more safer, Seeing that shit, it's like, oh, shit. Yeah, man, you gotta be careful.
Yeah, I've seen dudes drive off the road.
Yeah.
Hit trees. I'm like, oh my gosh.
Gotta be careful, man.
Yeah, for real.
Ain't no joke. Cars are...
Don't drive when you're sleepy.
Oh, definitely not, bro. Or if not, get something to, eat, something to snack on, something to chew on, some gum.
Yeah.
Some beef jerky, something.
Beef jerky sounds really good right now.
Oh, hell yeah, dude. It always sounds really good.
It always sounds really good.
I could, I'd always have a bag on me, but it's not made like that. Someday.
Someday. Damn, beef jerky, man. I had some yesterday.
Yeah. What kind of beef jerky? It's regular?
Jack's Links. Peppered.
Yeah, with links.
Jack's Links. What kinds do you get usually?
I like the links. Usually just like any sort of... I try to get the Old Trapper, but that was the real expensive one. But, just the biggest bag I can of, original, But, yeah, usually it's whatever they have. So at, 7-Eleven, they don't have the regular, that stuff. Then I'll just get the, 7-Eleven brand or, whatever's clever.
Old Trapper. Do you ever get the sticks?
Not so much. Not anymore. I used to a lot. Yeah. Not you? You get sticks? So,
have you ever heard of Matador?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I like to get the original ones.
Okay.
They're kind of they look like, they're almost like Slim Jims, but better.
Nice. Matador.
Way better. Yeah, the Matador. And they're not that much like at King Supers, at least.
That's good.
It'd be $2.
Are they spicy? Or are they original? No.
Just original. Or they have teriyaki too, but I'm not a teriyaki guy.
No.
Beef jerky.
You don't like teriyaki on beef jerky?
I don't like teriyaki really at all.
I see.
Teriyaki meat? Oh, bro. That is gross. I remember the first time I had it, I was like, what is this?
Yeah.
Because everyone's always like, oh, you gotta at least try it. Don't knock before you try it. You're growing up. And I was like, this is why I don't try shit, because I usually know what I'm not gonna like. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm cool on the teriyaki.
For sure. Interesting. Yeah, I don't know. It's not bad. I'm not too picky. It's just certain things I don't, really like. Just it's like mustard, really. It's like one of those things I really don't eat. Or what's that other stuff? That's, it's like the green stuff they put with sushi. It's really spicy. Wasabi. Yeah, I've had it. I don't mind it. I don't really eat it, and yeah. It's just stuff like that, really. It's like condiments, I guess. But for the most part, I'm pretty open.
Yeah, I don't like soy sauce.
No? Too salty?
It's a weird taste. I'm not explaining it. It's just, it makes me want to throw up.
Yeah.
I'm like, ugh, get that away from me.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I prefer egg rice to white rice with soy. Yeah. So, I feel you.
I just eat the white rice.
Yeah.
Fuck your soy.
Take that back.
Throw it away. Get it out of my face. I'm gonna slap it in yours.
Yeah. I can see that. Food. You got me hungry now, though.
Have you ever had that? Yeah, I know. I'm hungry too. I'm about to go give me something to eat after this.
Yeah, I feel you. Same.
Before work and stuff,
Yeah. You gotta get charged up, bro.
Oh yeah.
At least a little something.
Have you had the Rocks energy drinks?
Rocks?
He just made an energy drink.
Oh, the Rock.
The Zoa.
Have you had it? Is it good?
Bro, I was kind of disappointed in the Rock.
Yeah, it's not that good compared to a Rain.
I almost threw up.
Really?
I did. I almost threw up, bro.
Got you that nauseous or what?
Bro, the green one. The green one. No offense to the Rock, but it had a weird taste, at first I was bearing it, I was like, all right, it's healthy, I was like, I'm just gonna at least finish this, but I was like, man, it has a weird smell. What does that smell? And it reminds me of something. What is it? I kept thinking. And then it finally came to me. I was like, bro, that shit smells like mustard. Huh. And I was like, ugh. I couldn't drink it after that, bro. It was so gross. I was like, it's like I'm drinking mustard. Like, I like mustard, bro. Like, but not like that to where I'm gonna fucking sit here and drink it, bro. I'm like, this tastes like mustard. I'm like, nah, I can't do it. I can't do the Zoas.
Interesting. Yeah.
And it has, it's really.
That's funny.
Pungent. The taste, the smell. It's like, ooh.
But it's supposed to be healthy and stuff?
Yeah. I mean, yeah, you get I don't know. I mean, I don't know, man. It's stuff that's healthy usually isn't the greatest tasting. I mean, but it doesn't taste terrible usually. I don't know, man. Like,
it's funny. Yeah, I don't know.
It's not my forte.
Yeah, I don't really
no
do
offense to The Rock, but I couldn't do it. I tried it. Just, nope.
All right. Good to know.
Did it stop?
Oh, yeah. For some weird reason. Well. Very interesting. Yeah. Oh, that's a bummer. Let's do it over here. Yummy. Yeah. Well, you know. Say lobby. Yeah. Food.
Are you going again?
No. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Perhaps? Can't even tell. I believe it's going.
I mean, it sounds like it.
Yeah.
I heard something cut off, and I was like, what?
Yeah.
What was that?
Something needs to get shut off. No more notifications. I know the culprit now.
Culprit.
Never again. Yeah, what a world.
Yeah. Them Zoas, bro. Them Zoas. Like, he made those Zoas. I was like, yeah, I'm going to stick to the rain.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not a big energy drink guy, so it's good to know. If they pop up, I'll have to see what other people think. Just try them other flavors.
People say the other flavors aren't as bad, but I don't trust it, bro. I'm cool.
Yeah, that's interesting. Mustard. Yeah, stuff like that too. Like even like the smell. You know, certain things that remind me of other things. I'll be like, yeah, no, I don't know. That don't seem right.
Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah, and that's what gets me with like hot sauce too. Just like the vinegar smell, or like even just that tart taste. I prefer salsa and stuff.
That's why you don't like hot sauce?
For the most part, yeah. But yeah, I don't know.
I like that vinegar smell.
Yeah, you like vinegar?
I do.
Yeah, not me.
I'm the type that would like to get oil and vinegar on Jimmy John's on his
would you
on his sandwich. Yeah. Drench that shit.
On it dripping and dripping.
Not that much. But this shit was fire. Let me tell you.
Interesting.
Oil and vinegar. Yeah. I gotta try and make me some of that at the house.
Yeah.
Give me one of those bottles too, the containers. Oh yeah. I wish I remember what they used. What kind of oil? That's the only thing. If it was just like vinegar oil, or not vinegar oil. Vegetable oil, or like olive oil, or I don't remember what it was. But I just remember pouring it in the bottle and watching it, do that lava lamp effect.
With the bubbles?
Yeah.
The bubbles.
It was more so with the vinegar though, because when the vinegar settles, it like goes all to the bottom. It has that like red look.
Interesting. It was like vinaigrette or something? Maybe? Just regular vinegar.
Maybe it was vinaigrette.
That's cool. Well, I think I'm going to want to go eat now.
I know, me too, actually.
Alrighty, man. Thank you all for watching. Like, share, subscribe. Appreciate y'all very much.
Yeah.
Tell your friends. If you guys are interested, hit us up. I would love to have you on. Yeah.
Yeah, until next time. Peace and love. We love you. Much.
Yeah, yay.
Yeah, yeah.